Feels like love, Cupid made a shot.
Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe. So today what we're going to do is talk about peel base and how to get your nails to pop off. Real easy for either content creating or to be able to pop off in a sense where you can get them off with no soaking and still wear them for at least a week. I can get at least a week out of mine. I would say you could probably get 2 until you take them off. I just, by a week, I'm usually sick of my nails and I want to switch them out. So I don't really test them beyond a week, week and a half. But for the most part, if they're a decent length, I don't get any lifting until I'm ready to take them off. And I don't have to soak them off because I use a peel base and a debonder. And they just literally like pop off. So I want to show you guys how I do that. So kind of the both ways. If you're a content creator, you can get them to pop off in seconds. Or if you just want to play with nail art on yourself, it's also a very good way to do it, pop off method, so you're not damaging your nail beds, right? It's the takeoff usually that does the damage. So I kind of want to show you how or what works or what I've discovered that works for me in a few different things. But I also want to talk about peel base. There's a lot of different brands. So shall we even look at a few that I've tried over the last little bit? Okay guys, so I'm just going to start by showing you a couple of the peel bases that I've bought, just so you guys can get familiar exactly what kind of peel base is. So here I have a Puente. Here we have a Born Pretty peelable base. Even have a Annalisa peelable base. I have a Roslyn peel base here. Oh, that's a gel or glue. So, oh, and then the other 2 peel bases I have is Jello Jello, and then my personal favorite is the IBD peel off base. So these are the peel bases that I kind of want to show you today. Now, I'm not going to be testing of these on my hands. I've tested all of them actually, but a little while ago, a while now, I've tested these other ones, just these ones per se, and they ripped my freaking nail. Now, did I do it with the Debonder and how it worked with a debonder? No, I haven't. So that could work different, but I do also think that all peel bases, like the thing you gotta remember about most peel bases, or pretty much all peel bases up until probably recently, that they were designed for polish. So they were designed for your polish to peel off, not a glue and an extension. Do you know what I mean? A glue formula that we use to be able to put our gel X's on have a different formula than a gel polish. So a regular Annalisa peel base, Roslyn, any of these brands, they weren't designed to be able to peel off nails. Do you know what I mean? So let's not say, oh my god, these peel bases don't work. They probably work great for what they're made for, peeling off polish. But I think more recently, some either they can just work or people have just started trying to make them more for that. Like I know Jello Jello, they do advertise they're more for peeling off like nail extensions, but they also sell it with a 1-kill, which is like a gel remover system. So it kind of comes with something to help lift that off. It's not just a bloop, peel off thing, right? So again, let's remember peel off bases were never really made to peel off nails or made to peel off polish. But I don't know, I've worked with the IBD for over a year now. I've been using it probably majority of my little career here, and I just love it. It works for me, and that's another thing you guys got to remember too. Just because it works for me doesn't mean it's necessarily going to work for you. We all have just different oils and different things and chemicals. Like I'm in different chemicals every day than you might be in different chemicals every day, like our hands. So we have to be mindful of that too, even with this whole video, right? Keep that in mind. But so far this IBD has just worked for me. So I'm going to show you how it works and what I do to keep mine on for until I want to take them off, or to do it just if I want to peel them off real quick, because there is kind of 2 different ways with that when I use this stuff. Okay guys, so first things first, I'm just going to go in and quickly prep my hand. There's nothing we can do with that hand. Look at it, cuticle, dead cuticle all up in there, nails all uneven, just nasty. So what I like to do, you don't need to take your dust collector out for this. Paper towel, 2 paper towels, 1 dry. I don't know why I'm grabbing my bottled water. You could though, but that was weird. I have a spray one. Mist that other paper towel, set it on top. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy for just simple dust. It'll just keep it in one place. I'm just gonna go and file these down a little. Don't need them as long. And it's good to keep your natural nail even when it's jagged, it has a better chance of getting caught underneath of the product. Guys, I'm gonna apologize. It is so windy out, and my studio is right against that window, so you're probably hearing a whole whack of different noises. So I'm sorry. And I have a mic on today. I want to see if this works, if that makes a difference for the audio. My audio with the second camera actually has been a little bit, it's not working very well, to be honest. I've been having to take the audio from the first camera, filming overhead camera, and match it up, which is not the easiest thing to do. So I need to figure out a solution, because that is not a good one. Grab your cuticle pusher. Now we're just gently, don't be rough on them, especially right now. It's, well, here in Canada, I don't know where you are, I apologize. It might be warm outside, but it's cold, so your skin is going to be a lot drier in the winter. So be a little bit more gentler when you're pushing back your cuticles, less chance of anything cracking on your skin and that, right? Okay, now that we've just quickly pushed them back, we're gonna go in. I know, I just love the cordlessness of this. I need to get that other melodysusie one. Not that there's anything wrong with this one. This is a good little drill. I just like the melodysusie. I don't know. Spoiled. Okay. F, we want to go forward like that, and this is your speed control. We're doing natural nails, so we can leave it at 3. And we're just going to go around our cuticle. Oh, and we just have a medium ball bit on our cuticle, or on our cuticle. Well, we do have it on there, on our drill there. So I have my drill on forward, no, reverse, to go right, to go this way. Does that make sense? I just do all of them. You can just do all of them. Now you can use it the other way, but that's like, I think, the proper way. And then, sorry, it was on reverse. Now you go forward and you go left. You're in. Don't dig like that. Don't do that. So that's how you properly go around. At least I'm pretty positive. I know a lot of people don't do it that way. You're supposed to go forward and reverse on both sides. Okay, now we're just going to switch bits. You put a sanding band on. Oops, turn it on. Have it in forward now. We need it just in forward. I'm going to keep that on 1. We do not need that very rough at all. And I'm just going to rough up this nail, because that'll be a part of the one demonstration. I'm going to show you how I get a nail to last for a week or so. So just regular prep. Okay, let's turn that off for now. Now, to be honest, I think I do though. I think I just prep my nails fully. So I'm just going to prep my nails fully, even for the other peel base. I feel like it just, there's always a little bit left on your nail, and a sanding band, a light sanding band, never rough, never a long time, just doop, 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 can really benefit. Especially me, I've had product on my nail. I'm just going to actually just do it to all of them. And even for a pop off, that's fine. And the reason I especially like recommend if you're gonna do even a pop off nail to at least prep your cuticle area and that, I know you're just gonna pop it off, but in all truth, there's nothing worse than a beautiful nail and then your cuticle is just not prepped. It's just all just not cute. You know what I mean? It doesn't complement your look. So I always suggest taking 2 seconds to do your cuticle first. Especially if you're trying to show off your nail art. Like that's the whole point of it, right? Make your canvas look nice. Beautiful art on a dirty canvas. Okay, so nails, good enough. Could we go in? Do we need to? I did just do this the other day, so I want to be careful. There is a few. So let's just go ahead and get a few little skin there. Okay, so here we go. Nails prepped, dusted off, right? Just gonna get a little cloth here. Ow. Let's get a little cloth. Okay, beautiful. So from here, there's 2 different things. Now, I want to show you, oh, let's just move this grossness. Sorry for that. I want to show you how the pop, let's just get them to pop off, right? That's the main thing. Sorry, guys. You know what I think, though? I think like I'm just so much more comfortable looking at myself because it makes sense talking, right? Here, I don't see myself, so it's a little different. So I think that's why I do it, though, to be honest. So I was just saying that we kind of want to know how to just pop off our nails. I think that's really what everybody wants to know. The quick and easy pop off, no damage, just, you know, easy peasy. So I find there's 2 ways to do this. Let's just go over the first way of get them off quick. Now we prepped our nails. Now from here, don't do nothing. Don't put oil. I don't put oil. The reason I don't like putting oil on your nail and then going in with a top coat, I see people do it a lot with the top coat, is for one, are you wiping off your brush before you put it back in your top coat? That's so much oil on your brush, and then you're gonna, I don't know, like that to me, make sure you wipe your brush off first before you put it back into your top coat, because there definitely will be oil on it. So that's one thing, but I don't know, it just kind of just seems like a pointless step. It's just one thing, I don't know. I don't think I would remember to do that all the time. More just want to be oily everywhere. Oil's like, you don't want oil when you're doing nails, right? So that's like our venomous, what's the word I'm looking for? So I don't know why I want that there. So it's weird for me. So with this one, I don't do anything else. Now, if I wanted my nails to last like a week or so, I would actually put a dehydrator and I would put a primer on before I put the peel base on. But we're not going to do that today because our nails are pretty dry. We prepped them and we went over them quickly and slightly buffed. So they're good. So like again, I'm just going to show you with the IBD. The only place I found this, oh my God, don't be mad at me, is AliExpress. Now with that being said, just order it. I know. I don't understand it either. It's going to take a little bit. It usually takes about 2 weeks or so, maybe 3, depending on where you live. I live in Canada. But just order it. I promise you. I can't guarantee it'll work for you, but I don't know. I feel like why wouldn't it? I get it. We all have different skin and climates and all that. So keep this in mind, how our oils and that go through our skin and what chemicals and stuff our hands are in. So let's just use our thumb. It's always a good little guy. So we want a nice even layer. Evenness is the key here, and not thick. We're not going very thick right now. The first layer, even for a pop off, I don't put it thick. Because what if you want to file the nail? What if you know, there's a little bit, you might want to work with the nail a little bit. So I don't want it to pop off too easy. Sometimes you make them too poppy, right? Oops, my bad. Sorry, my desk is messy. So quick fast, I'm just going to let this cure. I'm going to give it 30 seconds. 30 seconds is fine. And then I'm going to go in with one more thin layer. Same thing. Okay, so now, oops, don't get too much on there. Now let's go back in. Just thin, I mean it. Don't go thick. And the reason you don't want to go too thick either is because you're going to put your press-on. You don't want the press-on to be up. It'll be raised off your nail a little bit, right? If you go real thick with that. You don't need to, but it's important to try to get full coverage. You don't want that glue to come in and seep through, right? Again, peel base has a different formula to a glue. These peel bases were designed to peel off polish, not glue. Glue was supposed to stick to things. That's why a lot of them don't work, and they won't peel your nail off, because the glue is what's actually stuck to it, right? And sometimes it takes the nail. Never a good thing. This one I find just doesn't do that for whatever reason, but this also acts differently with different glue. So this is like the weird thing about this peel base, in all truth. I find it works amazing, and you can get honestly 2 weeks coverage. I've probably gone like a week and a half, maybe longer, but I just know I switch my nails out, so I just want to be like lying on myself. So it's a possibility, but it works perfect with Born Pretty 6-in-1. These two, best friends. The only downfall is they kind of change color a smidge. You almost get a little bit whiteness of the glue for whatever reason. Don't know why yet. I just found that out recently, so that's bejeezing me a little, trying to figure that out, or if there's a different way. But I recently just used the same peel base with their peel base, the IBD glue, and my nails popped right off. And I did it for lasting long method, so the same, I'll show you, but it's one thin coat, and that's it, right? And then our prep, but I'll show you how to do that, because I did it with this hand, and this I'm hoping will last a week or so, but I'll update you somewhere. So I wanted that for this set because I already had something on, and like they just popped off. So that glue doesn't do the same thing as the Born Pretty glue does for lastage, if that makes sense. Now, could you use different glues? Would it work different? Could I go down that rabbit hole and try and test all these glues and see what would work and what wouldn't work? Yeah, I probably could. But to be honest, I think when you find something that works for you, because we're all so different, just figure out what works good for you, right? Now with this peel off, but you could, again, they have the BT Art Box ones. Even the Amiel has like glue. Savvyland has their glue. There's so many different glues that you could try, but I can't guarantee you that they're all going to do the same thing with this glue. Sorry, I want to look at you over here, right? So I'm going to show you what this works and how it works with the Born Pretty, because I've been using this method, these two, at least a year, at least, I would say, probably from the old house now. So it had been over a year, and I'm just like, this is how I pop my nails on and off. Like, I really don't soak my nails off unless I forget to put the peel base. Do you know what I'm saying? And that happens often, don't get me wrong. But you know what I'm saying? It just works. It just works for me. I'm positive I've even gotten 2 weeks. I kind of want to say that I have. Now, for the nail, the bad part, we didn't even size a finger for us. It's okay. Let's just use one of these guys. We have a little sheen tip here. Oh, perfect. And I've already put my things up there. I like when I do that. That's a 1. I need a 0, please. Thank you. That comes in handy when you mark out your own numbers on your box. Good tip, actually. I should do it on all mine. I haven't yet, but I have to redo my tips, so I think I will do that. Okay. Kind of fits. So here we are, right? Fits good. So this is 2 coats, thin coats, please and thank you. If you do it thick, your nail's not going to fit you the same. Promise you. Okay, we have our little light. Move you out the way, please and thank you. Now I'm going to show you, okay, with our tip though, quick, fast too, we need to do something in there. I recommend doing a primer or buff it, that's your business. I personally like the primer because it's just easier. I don't have to buff it, and it's hard to get in there. I like the French, what is it? Francesca's. I get it off of Ali as well. I think you could probably use any primer, debonder, or not debonder, sorry, any primer. Yeah, you probably could use any primer or any primer. Honestly, I just like this one. I find it does not turn my tips any color or anything like that. So that's why I've been liking it. And I think I had it. So I had it, I tried it, and it worked. So try what you have first, but try it on an old tip, right? Make sure it doesn't discolor it, because it will change your way. What if you want to do jelly nails? Right? Pardon me, because I probably just coughed into the wrong finger or the wrong hand. It's okay. So we're going to do the 6-in-1 glue. Again, my fave. That primer is just an air primer, so give a few seconds. Now your glue, I don't know, guys. Sometimes I feel like you can get a good ratio, but it's hard. It's hard for me to explain what is a good ratio, because I don't think I have it down yet, so I don't want to give you any advice. I would say don't go too far in though with your glue. You don't need to. I would say keep it closer to the base, but 1/2 inch or so. What's that? 1/2 inch? kind of medium-ish in the well. Keep her down there if you can, and just try to control it kind of upside down for now. This is a good way I try to grab my tip. I find it kind of helps me keep it straight. Does it come out straight every time? No, it doesn't. I try to, but it doesn't. We just try, right? So get your finger. You're a little close though. And then get your tip. Okay. Now, to last for 2 weeks, you want it to last, put it a little bit lower. Don't put it so far up to your cuticle. Now, to get it to right pop off, you can put it kind of up to your cuticle. It doesn't have to go as far down for a pop off. So because we want this to pop off, I'm going to go kind of close to my cuticle, push down. That's rude. Ugh. That's why I like my melodysusie though. I'll tell you right now. I like you. I just got this little guy. I knew I'd like it, but that's a downfall. You want my honest opinion? If you have the money to get the melodysusie, get the melodysusie. It's touchless. Or it's censored, so you can just touch the top. It's so easy. The button, like that's not cool. Don't do me that. Okay, we're in there a little bit. I have glue. Oh no, don't like that. Right? Keep your nail so it's attached, but this is not fully cured by any means. Sorry, I was looking for my cleanup brush. Now, before it's fully cured, make sure, very, very crucial, don't cure that gel under there. Get your cleanup brush and get in there and get all as most gel as you can, or as much gel as you can. Sorry, guys. I feel like I'm like nervous talking today. It's weird. I don't know. I think because in my brain, I'm like, oh my God, is this mic working? Is this all just going to work? There's probably that going on in my head. And I'm doing this at a weird time, I feel. My schedule's off today. It's okay. Okay, not fully cured. We're going to put it in our big lamp. And we're not going to talk about it leaning that way a little. We're not going to discuss it. We said that, right? So I'm going to stick it in my big lamp and get that fully cured, and then we'll go see what doing. We'll see what's next. Okay, guys. So here we are. Nails out. Full cure. 60 seconds. Get a little bit of your acetone. Or sorry, not acetone, alcohol. OMG, I'm so sorry. Get some of your alcohol. Where's my brain? Don't put acetone, we'll discolor that whole tip. And wipe off that nail. Now, we're just gonna blend it in. The only reason I'm gonna show you this way is because it doesn't make a difference once your nail is on and you put product over top of it. Meaning like once you paint your finger, is it gonna give it more grip to the nail to peel it off? That's my only reason I think I'm going to paint the nail quickly, because I think I'm going to get in the comments, well, won't it make a difference every time you put gel polish and all that for the to peel, right or wrong? I think you're going to have that. So I'm going to show you how it would be if you just regular doing your nails, put polish and all that stuff on quickly, not to like perfection. For this specific, you know me and those darn S's. For the specific demo, just for this one, for the pop-off one. For the other one that'll last a week, you're going to get the same effect, right? So I'm just going in and blending. Blend. Now you can take your drill. I have the melodysusie Jade here. I'm just going to put it on 3. It does not need to be fast at all. Again, that paper towel, get it wet. Okay. Why did I almost think that was the cordless one for a second? Okay. Now here, I do recommend that you go in and you buff. I don't recommend that you use the primer for this stage. This stage, just got to get in there and get your buffer, right? I'm just going to put my face back. I don't want to get that in my face. I should have a mask on, but it's one finger. It's okay. Okay. Get my little wipe. Okay, so now we have a good little finger, right? Gorgeous. Okay, so let's just grab any color. I don't know why that green just stood out to me. Glasses are falling off my face. Okay, oh yeah. Do we, I don't know, okay, I will, I guess, for the case of the experiment, put a base coat. You should always put a base coat before you put your polish, but because this was a demo, I guess I wasn't going to, but we're going to now. Because it's a layer and it could be adhesion, right? So I got it. I want to just cross all the I's and the T's so that way it can make sense for both sides. Because if you're going to put a nail on and you'll be able to pop it off, the reality of it is you're going to have extra product on your nail, right? You're going to probably put nail polish on it or something like that. The only way you would not be doing that would be if it was slightly colored. And that's so windy. Sorry, would that work? Some tips you can get away with Gel X method slightly colored. Now I'm finding I'm going to test this peel base with press-ons. It works with just regular press-ons and glue. So I kind of want to show you guys one day how it can work with that too. If you're a press-on girl and you want to work it with regular nail glue, so that means you've already done art on it, where the Gel X, you can't do that. The methods are just two different methods to adhere the nail, right? Gel X needs to be, is it transparent where you need to see through it for the light to penetrate the glue. If you have polish on it, it won't do that. Okay, so we're just going to paint it this little green here because it just looks so pretty. I'll get the name because I know you're like, oh, excuse me, miss. How are you putting the color down and not showing us the name or telling us the name? Sorry. I can't believe how windy it is though and cold. Oh my god. What's going on here? Is this like a... Can you hear that? That's mad. You guys are right by the wind. Beautiful. 2 quick coats, and that's Pure Nature, by the way. My bad. Be doing that to you guys. Yeah, so I'm not going to show you guys all in the Jello. Like, let me know. This will be the time, I guess, to let me know if you guys want me to go in and experiment a little with some peel bases. I can. It can definitely be fun if you guys are down that road, because I know, well, I personally don't think there is something better than IBD. In my opinion, for what I want. I want my nails to last a long time and not have to soak them off. I can't stand it. But I don't need them to last more than a week and a half to 2 weeks anyways, because I prefer to do my nails often. So I kind of like get to know what you want, I guess, right? Different products will give you different things. I find the Jello in my experimenting with it just a couple times, it actually popped off pretty quick. Like at one, I don't even think I really needed to use the 1 kill. So I don't know if it was just how I did it. Maybe I just need to do it a few more times. I don't know. But like I've applied peel base more than once too, so. Right? Okay. In the light, full 60. Top coat. Okay, guys, we are back. Are we back? Oh, yeah. It's right in front of your face, but it was blending in with the white part. Now, I like to just quick find my edges. Sometimes the top coat or whatever just leaves a dick. It does sometimes. So, there we go. A pretty straight nail, right? We love it. Just did it. Hey guys, welcome, amazing, thanks, hit that subscribe. So you did it for your content or whatever, right? Or it's done all those things. Maybe you just want to create, or maybe you just want to be creating your own home and not create content, but you just want to create more, and this is the easy way to pop it off. Like, I don't know, soaking them off, annoying my life. You're there for a half hour, however you want to look at it, and it's a lot on your hands, all the acetone. So I usually like to go, I usually use my nail, but I'm not going to teach you bad habits. So we're going to grab a wood stick. Ow. The wood stick just literally stabbed my finger. Get your basic wood stick. I recommend buying these ones. Don't buy the colored ones. I have them. They stain your fingers. They do every time. So this one we made poppy, right? So we made this one should pop off. I don't even think we need the Debonder. The Debonder comes in handy when you want your nails to last. This stuff works great. When you want pop off though, we don't want an extra step, right? Like that's the whole point of it. But you have to find like your weak spot. I like to go into my nail, like where you have your polish, you're gonna have a little bit of a lift. And then if you just go down, you'll start to find something. But be very gentle. It might look like I'm being rough, but I'm not, I promise you. And then you can feel it go up. Okay. Careful, it can stick to your skin. So that's how it is. Just pop that. But to be honest, like it's still stuck a little. Do you know what I mean? But that's not going to be pulling off your nail or anything like that. So, but again, to be honest, I would recommend if you're going to buy the IBD, buy the Full Beauty Debonder. It's magic. It's just beautiful. Okay, so let's just go. Let's do, say we want just a regular old wear it out, right? I want my nails to last. Oh, we're forgetting a step. Okay, so grab your favorite primer. I like the Born Pretty. And then, again, sorry, Debonder and primer. Now we're going to go in with the peel base. But we want our, this is if you want your nails to last for a week. I'm going to say 2 weeks. Because I feel like they really could. Oh, quickly though, which will change the longevity of your nails. Big facts is the longer you go, the less time they're going to last. For sure, they're going to loosen quicker. Thanks for telling me that was glue. I appreciate you. You know how I knew that though? The consistency. As soon as I'm like, nah, that's not the consistency of that glue. That glue's thicker. You're trying to trick me. But I've used you enough to know. Even when I'm not paying attention, that was not right. What was I saying now? I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was saying, to be honest. But, so anyways, we're going to put this nail on to last us. Like I said, I like my nails to last at least a week or so. That's a lot of work. And I'll get at least a week and a half out of them, you know, sometimes 2 weeks. So, we're just going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to put just one thin layer, not too thick. I think that is also key. And full coverage, but thin, pretty thin. We're going to grab a nail. Let's grab a different nail here. Again, nope, didn't size it. These are the red iguana tips. Not my favorite. They're not my favorite, to be honest. Their sizes are a little weird. Oh, that's going to be way too big, though. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah. I'm a 6, usually. What are you? Ooh. I'm not a 6 in that brand. Let's go up to a 7 or 5, sorry. Yeah, 5. There, I'm a 5. Okay, so we want this to stay exactly the same thing. We're going to prep the inside of our tip. Prepped. That's it, that's all you need. Glue. I'm only messing with the 6-in-1 for now. I'm sorry. I know it turns color. It's gonna, I don't know what it is. There's something with the combination. It goes slightly cloudy after about a day, I feel. So I don't know. It might not be the best for jelly nails. I'm gonna be on the hunt for a different glue that gives me that longevity. I think maybe I need to test some of these glues out. I don't think I've tested it with the Debonder. I think I was just trying to see if they would peel off like the pop method, right? Quick fast. First, so maybe we do need to do that video after all. Maybe if you guys actually have any glues you want me to test out, that would be a great time, and I can get them all together and we can do to see what glues would test good with that. But when it comes to other peel bases, I ain't got much faith. In all truth. Okay, get our nail, put her on, hopefully straight. Cool little light though. Yeah. Oh, I didn't put it down. It's okay. And I don't always. I try to, but I don't always remember. Get your glue out, whether it be with your thumb in a cloth, which works good. These little disposable towels work so good. And then put it in your full light for your 60 seconds. You need that because if not, it's not cured and I'm not going to be showing you the proper way. So get it in there and then we're going to come back and I'm going to show you how to just take this one off. We don't really need to do all of the gel polish because obviously the more you put on is going to already give that a little bit of strength and structure, so that'll help your nail last. Rather than it not being there, right? So it not being there is not going to make a difference. We want the nail to stay and stuck. As long as she looks stuck, then she's doing what we need. So we'll be right back. Okay, we have our nail out. Again, let's crisp up our edges. That's something we'd do anyways. Okay, and then we would just wear it. But let's get in here. I want to show you. So I'm going to put a little bit of force because I want to show you that it's not just lifting off. So be mindful. Now, this length of nail, which is about a long, you can get your 2 weeks. If you're going extra long, double XLs, you're going to get less time because the more this moves, the more this moves. And the longer your nail, please believe every time you're touching something, it's moving your nail bed, right? So all that vibration is like loosening up that peel base every second. So the longer the nail is, you're going to get more vibration basically, right? So it's going to loosen it up a little bit more. So please be mindful when doing that with this method as well. So here we go, nail in, right? So it looks so bad, but like, God, I'm giving it force. I know, I don't want to hurt my nail. It's not coming off. Let's get a, oh, here it is. Let's get a wood stick. Same thing. I didn't even like blend that, but that's okay. Blending it would actually make it a little bit weaker because you're actually going to thin out that structure, but it would, you would gain the strength from because you're going to put your polish back over that. So in that case, that would be perfectly fine. But for me showing you that, if I were to do that right now, that would actually weaken it. So it would not benefit what I'm trying to show you, you know what I mean? And make it come off easier. And I know that's not the case. So that's why I just left that. So you can, again, get in here a little, very slightly. Again, not a lot of pressure. You just want to try to find some sort of weak point, and it's not going to really have much of a weak point, especially right now. We just put this on. So this is like its max getting in there. So you want to get a little bit. Again, I want to show you that that nail, even me lifting the corner, it's not going anywhere. I promise you. She's on there, like my whole finger. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, I can find, I think I ordered one other brand. I can go on the hunt and find a couple different brands. But I've looked, I think you can get this on Amazon. But it's an A1 Debonder. I think that is the key thing here, is what we need to be looking for. Full Beauty, but is a nail debonder. And this specific one, this brand, it just works. I find it works. It's the only one I've tried though. So I don't know, again, if you want me to try to find a couple different ones to see. I'm open. So we're going to go all the way around. Don't put your face in it. I like to go all the way around, like my cuticle area. Kind of goes on your skin a little, but it's fine. And then under the nail. Give it a sec. Doesn't have to be that many seconds, but a second or two. Okay. Now this is very key. So you see how I got myself in here a little? We're fine there. Don't be putting pressure now. We don't want to be putting force. Get that little Debonder guy in there. Okay, now we have our wood stick. It's hard to do it with this one hand, like with your one hand. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it helps. It's that one finger. My other fingers, I have fingers to help it. It's the pointer finger that's not nice. Okay. There we go. Get a little glug in there. There we go. Once you can feel it on your finger, you know you got in there. And that's all you need to do. So just be patient with her. Don't be too forceful. That's it. A little bit of buffing, ideally, right? And then you would just get the rest of the product off your finger, and there's no damage. I'll be, like I said, I would say to be mindful when you are putting down the let's call that rubber base, when you're putting down the peel base, because this is where it might get caught, right? So be mindful to get right in, make sure I'm showing you, right in your sidewalls there. Get your whole nail a thin layer though. It's so crucial for this method for your nails to last, for it to be a thin but full cover of a layer, if that makes sense. Like, don't go medium on me here, because it'll pop off easier. You're building up too much product. And again, it works well with the Born Pretty glue. I tried the same method a couple days ago, literally, guys. I don't even know where those, oh, right here. They're cute too. I was gonna wear them. Oh, sorry guys, I'll show you here. I was gonna wear them. They just popped right off. But also, again, a good thing if you want to wear your nails, well, this, you can't wear them like that with the IBD glue. That's the one I use, and it popped right off. The same method. Pardon me. So I'm saying it works with that glue, specifically the Born Pretty glue. So it's kind of weird. This is what you need if you want your nails to pop off. I'm going to just sum it up like this, guys, because please tell me, like, if you want me to do a secondary video, because unless I go in and just test out different ones, this is just tried and true. I have tested different ones and they ripped my freaking nails off. But I didn't try it with the Debonder, so maybe you could get some different results with different peel bases with the Debonder. So maybe we can try it that way. But if you want a foolproof way, this is what you need in your life. And I'm sorry, AliExpress is the only place I know where to get it. Is the IBD, not the nail tip glue. You want the IBD peel base. AliExpress, I'm so sorry, but I'll put the link down there. Just grab it. And then I've been liking the Full Beauty Debonder, AD1 Debonder. Like I said, I think that is key. And the glue that works best with this for your nails to last until you take them off has been the 6-in-1 nail glue. Like I said, it does discolor a little bit underneath. I don't know why. I don't know why yet. I'm trying to figure that out. But that is the 3 things that you need, and I promise that, honestly, well, it works for me. I just hope it works for you, right? But I do know that just because it works for me doesn't mean it'll work for you. But let's hope it does, and then, you know, not have to worry about that. Don't get me wrong. I don't think that'll mean you'll never damage your nails and you'll never do this or that. But maybe you'll run less risks and inspire you to do more nail art, because I think sometimes the whole having to soak them off is just a tedious thought, and it can make you not even want to do your nails. Do you know what I mean? So maybe it'll help you. It sure has helped me with my content creating. Oops, so sorry. That I'm very grateful for, to find the peel base in this little method. So I hope it helps somebody else. But I'll see you guys in the next one, and I'll let you bye. Make sure you hit that subscribe and give it a thumbs up. All right, guys. Bye.